Killer fish. Killer fish from San Diego. I don't know what I am, but I taste really good. I'm a killer fish. Hello. I'll be your killer fish for the evening. Thank you.
Hello there.
Hello, it's me, Risa Gaming. I'm back. It is Tuesday, it's not Monday. I was ill on Monday, I had a fever. And I'm feeling better today, so that's good. Hello Kuji, you were indeed first. Hello Neo, hello Grey Area. Hope you guys are doing well. So, exciting news. I found out what was causing the filter to not work properly in the tank. As you can see, it's crystal clear now. No mulm, no mess from Whiskers.
Wow.
Around. Wow. Puff cam already. Okay, I'll redeem puff cam in a minute once we start streaming. Once we start playing the game. Thank you very much for your points. You have accumulated a lot of points. Yes, the tank is now crystal clear. The Hillstream Loach babies really enjoy the plants, and they are rapidly multiplying. So the good news is there's lots of new fish that you can name, because these guys live for a long time. and they subsist of nothing but the algae and the plants in the tanks, so they're not going anywhere. Not at all. Right, let's head on over to the game. And I'm going to need to move the pile of various things I've put where I would put the puff can. So let me show you. So I've got some cards I'm supposed to give to people after the wedding. And I still haven't done that yet, so that's great. And I have a book about the deep in Hull. Not the deep from The Boys. That's a different deep. So that was what was obstructing the puff cam. And now we shall transition. So, goodbye, fishies. No one gets to see the theme tank a little bit. How's Mr. Puffed doing? Mr. Puffed is kind of roasting away. As is the webcam. Good grief. Hold on. Ugh. Right, give me a second. Adjust the focus on this. The exposure run. There we go. I'm sure that will change later. There we go, I'm a puffed. Right, and now we try and remember what on earth we were actually doing in this game. So, let's pause for a little bit. Looks like we got some Bammoths going, and we were doing some paintings just to amuse ourselves. That's fine. We're still collecting some more reed fiber. The fully automatic fluxes appear to be working. We're using an incubator to try and help things along at the moment, but I think they're all doing fine. So what we figured out is, we figured out that we can ranch fluxes and Bammoths together to get free resources. These guys produce enough wood and get enough ethanol to feed the Plume Squashes that these guys eat. And these guys give you enough phosphorus, or phosphorite, to give to the pike apples that these guys eat. So, there is an infinite resource loop in there somewhere. And we just got to grab it. I am aware there's also stuff on the asteroid that we should be exploring. And I don't want to make too much of a big CO2 pit at the moment. So I think the plan at the moment is to go up. We're going to go up. We're going to collect the rest of the Plume Squashes. We're going to set up a hot area. Because what we're going to do is we're going to grow the Plume Squashes in the cold area, and then the Bammoths and the Ethanol Distilleries are going to go in the hot area, because the Bammoths don't actually mind it hot, and they produce a lot of heat. So we don't really want to keep them in the same area as everything else. We just unlocked exosuits, so we'll do that as well. What else are we going to do? Transformers is probably a good idea at some point. We were farming, so we had some excess food. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. The dupes still have plenty of stuff to do. Guys, I think we're actually doing the biobots. My duplicants have discovered a laboratory full of dusty machinery. The vestiges of another colony's experiments, perhaps? It's unclear whether the apparatus is intended for biological experimentation or advanced mechatronics or both. So the biobots don't get cold, as far as I can tell. So we should probably do something with them. Also, we didn't inspect any of this. Let's actually rummage the lockers and try and find some more warm coats. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? We'll dig this. This is going to stay here. And then we'll drywall the rest of this as well. That's fine. We know this is going to go up into space, I imagine. I think it's cold all the way up. What's our temperature set to? Here we go. Yeah, it's cold all the way up. So that's fine. We're also gonna drywall all of this because we can. This Bammoth ranch down here is temporary just for some reed fiber. Just to get us started while we set everything else up. It's cold! Yes, indeed. That is correct. We're definitely going to want to grab all the stuff over here. So this can get grabbed as well. We'll grab in a fairly sensible way. I think that'll probably do for now. Then maybe just up here just a little bit. We are going to crush all the random Bammoth droppings we find. Seems like a good use of our time. We can go in here as well. Let's actually just dig this first. As I've said before, I do not care about melting the ice. We're not going to do that. We'll dig this as well. Okay, that's plenty of stuff queued up for now. So we want to get some steel online, and we also need advanced medical care. Do we have a doctor? No, we don't even have anything resembling a doctor. Do we have anyone interested in that? Just even incidentally. No. Okay, maybe we're not doing the biomes today then. Damn. Fuji, your sub expired? Damn. I wonder what you could possibly do about that. Let's dig all this out as well. What do I want to do? Yeah, we can dig all this out. Oh, don't dig this out. That's where the sleep meat is. The plant's still growing. No, we dug out the seed. Whatever. Whatever. Dig that out as well. I'm pretty confident we sorted all this out. Hey, there we go. The badge has returned. My alert did not work. That's very sad. Can I do something to make up for it? Hold on. No, the alert did not work. I don't know why.
Hello there.
I'm very sad. There you go. Thank you very much for resubbing, Kuji. Any revenue generated by the stream is 100% invested back into the stream. Our month's goal is the Whiskers portrait, which I've done the final edits for. So that is going to be here this weekend. You'll get to see Whiskers, the noodly fish, in one of her more outgoing outfits come next week. So that should be fun. What else is the plan? There's some sherbry up there. I don't really care about that. May as well dig that. Where are you going? So the iron from here. I think what we want to do is set up some mechatronics for this as well. Probably not going to set up a big tamer immediately. This water isn't going anywhere for now. So I think what we'll do is we'll build a wire going over here. And I'm just going to send it this way for now. There you go. Have fun with that. And then the loader will go here. And then what I'm probably going to do... So there's a teleporter here, right? This is the output teleporter, so that's not really relevant. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run the loop over here. I'm going to probably cut this. And then we're going to hook up the conveyor rail around here. And then that's going to go through the liquid the rest of the way. And then that's going to go back to the base once that's cooled down. And what we could even do is we could set up... I'll just put a chute here for now. What I could do is I could actually set up a shut-off. Do we have shut-offs researched? Conveyor... Shut-off. That's not how you spell conveyor. Here we go. Solid control. Do we have radiation? No. We delayed that. We don't have any uranium. There's no random... Oh, there is the uranium ore here. Hold on. What's going on? Why is this all queued up? Oh, it's just not accessible. Okay, that's fine. Now, we have Wheezeworts. We have Wheezeworts, and we want to keep this stuff cool. The plan was to put ethanol consuming plants here, so we want to keep this area cold anyways. So what I think we do is we actually put the research stuff over here. We'll need the research for that first, so let's do radiation research. So material. I'm loving the text searcher, by the way. Right, let's research radiation research. And I think what we'll do is we'll put the Weedwarts over here, the radiation lab over here, and I think that will do for now. We'll put some doors here. I don't mind that that looks silly. That's fine. Yes, I'm back. Oh my god. So I had a massive fever yesterday. I went to sleep at like 6. But I did a COVID test. It's not COVID. So that means I'm fresh to go back into the office tomorrow. And subsequently go to Scotland on Thursday. For some entertaining reasons that I'm not going to get into too much. We did this out here as well. That's fine. Oh, let's actually carve the quartz as well. Get more decoratables, and we can figure out where to put them later. How many eggs we got in here now? We've got 39 Flox eggs. Let's sort these guys out automatically. We're incubating a couple of them just because we've got the power, and we might as well. Oh. The plan did not quite work. The Flox has escaped. Okay. Whatever. Here you go. So we've given everyone 5 cycles of downtime again. We've got 2 people on morning shifts. We've got the 2 researchers on morning shifts. It's very shifty. We could put another set of beds in. I think the food is doing well enough that that's worth a shot. So we could do that as well. How much wood do we have? We have a fair amount of wood now. Did we do all the ranches? We did do all the ranches. I'm not going to worry about the Bammoths too much. Also, my middle mouse button isn't working again. So we're going to have to go back to WASDing it. My god, it's so hot and humid in this room. I am probably going to have a break when I turn the puff cam off. And we're going to pour some cold water in the tank. Because that's how I'm keeping cool. It's a hot day in the UK. It's a hot day, and my method of cooling the tank is evaporating all of the water. So I've turned up my 230-litre fish tank into a swamp cooler. And my room is becoming the swamp. That's the plan. Hello, Sandwraith. Hope you're doing well. I've been turned into a puff, as you can see. That was always an option. Come to Greece, it's colder, not. Yeah, the UK's had a pretty mild summer, all things considered so far, so I guess we had to get to this point at some point. Let's get you to Mechatronics, Bert. We need a second Mechatronics person. VFR is trying their best. Now, the wires overload when we're running these. So what I think we do is we run a timer here. We do have a timer here. Let's actually hook up another timer here. And then what we'll do is we'll put in another AND gate. We love the AND gates over here. Then, let's see. That's not very convenient. Okay, you know what? We'll do it like this instead. I do like that we're actually doing some automation in this run. So that goes there, that goes there. Then off later. How to automate smart storage bin when certain amount is low, dupe is allowed to put materials in the storage bin. I don't know because I don't use it. I think it's bad. And possibly because I don't know how to use it. Sorry, I don't have a better answer than that. I generally don't bother using it to solve problems. I would rather layer stuff. Right, how are you doing? You've got 7 out of 8. You are cramped because nobody built the friggin' auto sweeper. Okay. Makes sense. That was the last one to build. Also, it seems like no one is coming to grab this guy. Maybe Nisbet is. Right, we have material study. So obviously we're not doing Drecos. The phosphorite budget, we're gonna need more Bammoths than Floxes to generate net positive phosphorite for Wheezeworts, which means we're gonna need an additional source of ethanol. So I'm not exactly sure what that is. Maybe we do pips and arbitraries or something. I'm not going to worry about that too much at the moment. So material study terminal can go here. As for the Wheezeworts, is wood a good radiation blockage? Radiation blocking 48%. No, not really. We could use the lead. Use the lead to block the radiation. We don't have metal tiles researched. That's funny. Let's research metal tiles. And the metal refinery. That would be handy as well. Yes, we figured out we're not doing the guys. Right, well, let's see. We want a light. We want a sensor for that light. I'm clearly still ill because my nose is running, but the COVID test said it wasn't COVID. I'm feeling mentally well, so that's why we are continuing. We're just going to do this for now, whatever. I don't really like these snow tiles here. I guess we are going to be cooling the area, so I'm not that worried about it. So, let's have a think about this. Radiation. We obviously don't have the radiation blocker yet. Let's dig out this area. Doors we're going to put here. So, the 5 Wheezeworts are going to go here. Which means we're probably going to have blocker tiles here. Stop the radiation from being so bad for this guy. And then... Oh, I know what we do. When we normally do this, we have an auto sweeper down here delivering phosphorite to a radiation room. So I think that's actually what we do here. So what we'll do is we'll dig this out. We'll put some ladders in here. We'll do another tile. This can all be snow tiles, actually. That's fine. It's going to go up here. And then the Wheezeworts are going to go on these tiles specifically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's going to be the ceiling. Okay. You're feeding your sage hatches with blue dirt from Ethanol Distillers? That's the way. Good idea. Right, what else do we want? Another rancher with rock fan. I could dig that. This duplicate is not a good digger. Weird combo, but I think we're going to need more ranchers in general, so yes. So you can have probably farming for now. We'll schedule you... We'll put you on the researcher's schedule, so we have a rancher on a different schedule than the other. So you can go here. Okay. Did we find any coats? We found some snazzy suits. Okay. So those are primarily supposed to go to frost-resistant dupes. But let's go through our dupes without coats and see who's frost-resistant. We did print a fair few of them. Let's have a look. Quinn is wearing a snazzy suit. Freya obviously is. Freya, the anemic frost-proof dupe that we thought was going to be super rare. We ever did rest to impress guy. I forgot about that. Lyra. Lyra doesn't have one. That's fine. And Nisbet doesn't have one. Well, that's fine. So both of you guys can have snazzy suits. There you go. Easy peasy. Right, so the rapport generator is going to go here. And then what we'll do is we'll have a door here. And we'll let it through. What's the achievement? What are we doing? Oh yeah, something to do with all the default non-default clothing. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, dig that tile as well. And you, I think, could reach all of this building this. So that's fine. What priorities did I give you for everything as well? I think at the moment you're building all the hydroponics. Is that actually important? I don't think it is. You're still cramped. Why? We don't have an auto sweeper here because there's automation ports here. That's very funny. I didn't consider this. So that NOT gate needs to move, and that's literally it, I think. Although we will need to reroute the wire. But this one can go down here, and then this one can go over here. Except disconnect it for now. We're just gonna speed 1 it for a minute. I'll turn up the speed in a sec. But actually, I'll turn it up now. Speed 2. I'm gonna be honest. It's really hot. I don't want to go high speed at the moment. Mimar's trying. Mimar's feeling a bit cold. You know, Gold Volcano only needs 1 steam turbine. How about copper, iron, aluminium, cobalt, and tungsten? 3 is generally a good rule of thumb, just to be safe if you're doing it self-cooled. 4 for aluminium. And tungsten, I don't honestly know. I haven't done a tungsten volcano. It does say on the wiki when it comes to metal volcanoes. Right, so we need a NOT gate here. And to be honest, I could probably move that bridge as well if I really felt like it. I think I will do, because I think I'm going to copy this for a video at some point. So let's actually do that. Then let's finally get these guys actually making eggs. Let's set new constructions Friday 8. Yeah, goal for today, get radiation research done. Pretty minor goal. Does need doing. Aluminium is better because of specific heat capacity. Yes, aluminium's heat capacity is way higher than the other metals. Even though it comes out of the volcano colder, it doesn't matter. Time to release the spore kits. No. Right, have we removed all of those tiles? Let's do that as well, because we know what farms there anymore. Hold on. Why am I... No, don't deconstruct these. Don't deconstruct the doors, please. Why do we only have 3 Bammoths in here as well? Let's grab Bammoth number 4. Hello, Shelly W. Hope you're doing well. I am a puffed. I've been turned into a puffed. Chat has had their way. You don't get to see the fish today. Very
there
sad.
We go.
Hey, Bat Guy. How are you? I've been turned into a puffed. You know, usual business. Guess who did it? It was the usual suspect. Great area. Hope you're having a good day on the Frosty asteroid. I've seen your build. You're a bit further along in this run than me. The plan at the moment. So, we have fully automated Floxes, or they will be fully automated once we fix this little bit. And we're trying to get Floxes and Bammoths in equilibrium so that we're generating free resources. Because if you do them in a certain ratio, the Bammoths feed the Floxes and the Floxes feed the Bammoths, and you get to profit. So we're going to try that. Hello, Jenum. Jenum, please. Hope you're having a good day. So do you play just this game or any other games you play as well? I do actually play some other games. So, we have the YouTube channel. Wednesday is variety day, and at the moment, because it's so hot, I'm mostly playing Balatro, which is a poker roguelike, which is very fun. I have a few challenge runs on YouTube already. And I think I've been getting pretty good at it, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to doing all the challenge runs in that. We also do fish-related games, because I'm actually a fish enthusiast. In fact, I should probably show you what I look like. Hello, this is me. This is my camera, what I normally look like. These are the fish. We actually managed to get the filter cleaned out, and I didn't explain why it was dirty in the first place. The filter was dirty, or the tank was dirty because the filter was full of snails. Like all the mesh in the filter was full of tiny snails. So we got rid of them. We fed them to whiskers, and now it's all clean again. So that's good. There's still plenty of snails, so they're doing fine. Yes, that's what I look like. Do I stream daily or what's my schedule? So usually my schedule is Mondays to Wednesdays, 7:30 to 10:30 British time. But my schedule's a bit wild at the moment because, well, partly because I was ill on Monday and partly because I have a site visit on Thursday. So I'm going to be doing Balatro Wednesday and I'm going to be doing more ONI on Friday. That's the plan. Right, let's stick these Weezeworts in here. We've dug up enough. Diggy diggy hole. Right, we've got the radiation terminal that still needs to be built. We have metal tiles. We were going to build some lead tiles. Thanks for the follow. Thank you very much for following. Yes, you can catch up with my VODs on YouTube. They're all on there. Yeah, nice to have you join the fishy community. When am I? Do I have a Paku farm tutorial on YouTube? No, I don't at the moment. So the plan. Well, at the moment, my plan is to recommend people watch the Luma Plays Paku build tutorial, because they do lots of different Paku builds, and they're all really good, and I don't really have any meaningful improvements on them at the moment, so let me actually... I'll unpause it for a second. I'll unpause it for a second, you can watch the Floxes bounce up and down. I'll find the video, and I'll put it in chat, because it is on my list, but... I do not have any improvements on their build at the moment, or anything I think is an improvement, to put it bluntly. So let me just find the video. Turn the audio off. There you go. Here you go. That was the wrong button. Here we go. These are the Paku builds that I recommend at the moment. Yes, if you if you have art stuff, feel free to put it in the Discord. We have a Discord where we hang out and we post stuff about games. If you have art stuff that you want to show off, there is a self-promotion channel. Feel free to post it in there. I do all of my own art for the channel, but I don't mind you posting in there once. So go ahead and do that. Right, what are we up to? Okay, we built the terminal. We need the research on the radiation manipulation stuff, this stuff. Yeah, let's go grab that. I'm not personally interested in art at the moment. As I said, I do all my own channel's art. And I also have a guy who does my emotes. So I'm all sorted on that front. But I don't mind if you want to share it with other people. To be honest, we actually get a lot of streamers. The only streamers, we all tend to hang out in the same sort of channels. So someone may well see it and be interested. Right, so auto sweeper. So we got to position this here. Oh, that's not going to work. We have to position it here, and then it's going to reach all the farm tiles. We're doing this because we don't want the duplicants to be actually coming in here and grabbing all of the radiation. So I think what we do is we actually seal off this room. We have a little hatch up here. Something? I don't know. Let's research the radiation buildings first and have a think. In terms of the phosphorite, that's going to come from the Bammoths, but at the moment what I'll do is I'll just put a loader over here, and then a chute. Yeah, that's what we'll do for now. And then, yeah, if we just stick it here, then this will load all the plants automatically, and we won't have to worry about that. And that wire can go here. Okay. Sounds good. Right, we still have some Flox eggs over here, so they are getting wrangled very gradually. That's fine. You still need to build this. Nobody is prioritizing this. We need more mechatronics engineers, and they need to prioritize building. We have one guy. He is prioritizing building. But I think it's because nobody actually brought any iron to this yet. So, I think that's the issue. The plant's doing alright. I don't think we're quite generating enough CO2 for these guys. So the thing about the Alveo Vera is it produces oxygen from CO2 and ice. It produces oxalate that is juggling around. But the amount of carbon dioxide it consumes is more than what your duplicates produce by breathing the oxygen. You need an extra source of CO2. And our current source of CO2 is a petroleum generator. It's producing lots of carbon dioxide. And I'm hoping that's going to keep everything in equilibrium. It is building up a little bit in here. Not really sure what specifically to do about that. Maybe we just expand over here. I don't know. I don't think it really matters too much. Right, if you actually built this. Okay, and then you need to be set to eggs specifically. So this one is set to the stuff that we're keen to filter out. So just grab the eggs. And the wood. Yeah. There we go. Now the Floxes are alright again. You like to see it. So the Weezwolds are going. These guys produce radiation. They do cool the environment. That's not the main reason we're doing this. The main reason we're doing this is for the radiation, so we can collect it for research. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the generator here. And that's going to fire over here, and then we'll probably just fire it straight down. And what I might do is I might put a door here. Because it'll fire through the door and the duplicates can still walk over it. Or maybe I'll just put a ladder here, I don't know. Let's have a look at the material overlay.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow, Scuba Steve, or Scuba Steve, however you prefer to pronounce that. Enjoy your fishy and froggy emotes. Thanks very much for hanging out. Whiskers sends a regards. Where's Whiskers? Okay, Whiskers is actually here. Hold on. Whiskers is here, look. There's Whiskers. There's the channel mascot / lazy banana. Cleanup crew themselves. Yeah, there you go. You saw that, didn't you? You're having a bit of a snooze, but not much of a snooze. Thank you very much for following. We are still a puff. We're going to be a puff for like another 20 minutes, I think. Do I want to go up here? I probably do want to go up here, don't I? Extend all this out. We're leaving the middle column free in case we want to put vents or random buildings here. I used to do this because I was adamant I was going to put transit tubes everywhere. And I've kind of realized that transit tubes aren't super useful compared to just having the space for something else. And we could make a 4-tile wide column and have the fire pole in the middle. But that might be a bit weird. Also, yeah, we do actually need to set up the timer for all this. Right, so let's see. So that is getting disconnected, and then we are. Let's we need to reset this at the start of the day. I probably should have just done a cycle sensor, shouldn't I? That would have been a good idea. You know what? We're going to do a cycle sensor instead. So there you go. Because what we're doing at the moment, we're using the petroleum generator and regular wires to run 2 kilowatts. We're doing it by oscillating the power going through the wire. Because it's not running overloading for too long at once, it doesn't overload the wire. But that's because these are only big power consumers at the moment. We're using them to heat this water, mostly so that we can run this and actually generate the CO2 from it. Because we have a big pool of ethanol we've been using, although that is shrinking. And we do just need more CO2 to run this. So we do need to get ethanol stuff up and running. Well, we'll have a think about that. Let's put some drywall here as well. We don't need the drywall here, I just felt like being fancy. Right, Radbolt generator, Radbolt reflector. So these need consistent power. That is fine. So we're going to have that one collect from here. This is the spot that's going to have the most radiation when all 5 Weezewalks are working. And then what we'll do is we'll put another... we'll put a Radbolt reflector here. That will point downwards to go into this thing. And then I guess we'll Priority 9 all of this just to get it built. And then in terms of the power wire, I'm going to hook this up to the petroleum for now. That's going to go over here, I guess. The issue with this Radbolt generator is it does use 480 watts constantly. So what we're going to do as well is we're going to automate this with a NOT gate. We're going to send it up here. And when this is full, we're going to tell it to stop using power to generate Radbolts. So it's going to go there. Now, I was thinking about doing lead. Oh! That's right, these are supposed to be non-uranium doors. Do I care about that? I think I do care about that. I fear this is going to break the creatures out of their containment. I want to be able to use uranium for something else. The only thing is, I think this actually does break the doors, so... These guys won't be able to wander out, they're not like pips, but it is going to be mildly annoying. Everything a 9. Yes, hello, yes, 9s. 9s abound. Oh, everything is a 9. If we look at... So, I've got some stuff on a 5 and some stuff on an 8. But yes, we tend to use the upper scale of the priority. This is still producing some cold brine, which we're heating up. We will, Yep, there's 999999999. I'm taking great care to pronounce that properly. Now, the thing is, when you tell them to replace it on a priority 9, they seem to build it. They deconstruct on a priority 9, but they don't rebuild it on a priority 9. That annoys me. Not enough 9s. Let's see, what else do we want? We have supplying. You have building. I think we just want more mechatronics, guys. We're going to be doing a lot of mechatronics. Nisbet having level 2 ranching is good. More research on Harold. Harold, we're going to keep on the current schedule, I think. You can have the supplying 2 hat. And we were going to move... Yeah, move pay over. Actually, let's move pay back. I think we want 2 researchers on this schedule and 2 researchers on the other schedule. These rock crushers. We have wood. Make this out of wood. We do have heaters. We're trying not to run them too much.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow, Nevflix. Enjoy your fish and froggy emotes. Whiskers sends their regards. Whiskers is still lounging at the front of the tank, but you won't be able to see that for another 15 minutes because I've been turned into a puff. But yeah, thank you very much for the follow. Enjoy watching the fishy squad. Although today with the Flox squad, we've got lots of Floxes, and they're finally dropping down properly. How many have we got in here now? We've got 50 Flox eggs. Yeah, food is going to stop being an issue very rapidly. Because when this is full of Floxes, we've got it set so that they're automatically getting crushed into raw egg, and then we're going to make souffle pancakes. That's the plan. Now, what's the loot? What loot we got? Click the button, please. Ooh, green gloves. Fancy. I should probably do something with them at some point. What's in the pod? We aren't playing with any unusual settings, so we are allowed to print care packages. We did actually get some lime. That's pretty good. Because we are planning on doing steel. We do need a doctor before we do this. I think this is worth doing. Because the biobots don't get cold, and they can go and dig out the rest of the asteroid. There is more Bammoth-related stuff down here. There's lots of lumen crystals as well. We did carve one. Let's carve this one as well. And we'll keep putting them in here, just because I don't know where else to put them at the moment. We'll figure it out. We should really rip these out. Oh god, we haven't given Pay a bed. Okay. I'm gonna put another heater up here. And we're gonna put some wood tiles over here. The wood is doing alright now. And then what we'll do is we'll deconstruct every other one. Do that on a priority 9. And then we'll get you built on a priority 9. And then we'll do these wood tiles as well, and then we'll swap out the other one. We do actually need some beds. And what's the achievement? We'll have a look at that in a minute. What else are we doing? We'll make the wood panels out of granite, of course, because there's no difference to making them out of wood in this case. We make the wood tiles because the building itself specifically is more decor. Interesting. Building broken. Pipe. Interesting. Water is actually too cold. Kind of odd. We do have bathroom water in here. I guess it's just been sat in the pipe too long. It's probably a sign that we either need some ceramic pipe or we need more duplicates. Oh wait, hold on. What's this? No. Yeah, this is how we're actually running our plum bathrooms as well, as we're heating up the water. We're trying to get this whole zone hotter than normal. Not quite getting there. Well, it is getting hotter than normal, it's not getting hot enough. Right, power. We were going to put in a cycle sensor instead of a timer sensor. You guys actually prioritize the shearing as well. I would like some reed fiber. What do you mean we're out of lead? Why are you building this out of lead? I mean, so if we look at this, so these are all planted at the moment. Provided that we don't have the dupes wandering into here too often, they're not going to get cooked. Researching here. The research spot is actually rad-free, even with this setup. So what we'll do is we'll actually stick the door here, and then that will count as a wall. We need to leave these tiles free so that the auto sweeper can deliver, and then these can all be snow tiles. Except, what we're going to do is we're going to put some vents in here. We're going to stick some hydrogen in here, and increase the cooling ability of the beeswax, because we might as well if we're feeding them, anyways. Oh wait. We're going to want a rad bolt joint plate on this eventually. That's going to be awkward. Well, whatever. We're not going to do the hydrogen yet. We'll just leave a gap. And then I think we'll just put more snow here. Because the snow isn't awful at blocking stuff. Who's suffocating? Hey? Oh my. Hey, that was a bad decision. Hey, I think you're... Oh, you found some blue oxygen. Hey, you need an actual bed. And you need to turn this off. I'm a little bit concerned for Pay's safety. Oh, that's what we should be doing. We should be making warm coats. Bloody hell, right. I know what we're doing here now. Just remove all of these. We'll make the rest of the dupes warm coats, for goodness sake. I mean, it's very tempting to keep doing more paintings, but that's probably not the solution. We're going to keep doing all the new paintings as well, by the way. Oh, they're so cheap, though. Yeah, whatever. We'll, maybe we'll replace these with iron or copper later. We have found some copper. I think we've got enough reed fiber for both. Right, there we go. So, lumen quartz is still on the floor, that's fine. So, furniture. We definitely need a textile loom. That needs to go here, and then we're going to have probably a floor lamp. We don't need a lamp. We've got the lumen quartz. I have forgotten this important fact. Right, we'll just use the lumen quartz then. Also, we probably shouldn't actually be running this anymore. Do I need another ice liquefier? Hey, I think you're probably just gonna suffocate. This did not seem like a good plan. I mean, you're moving marginally faster now. But there's no air. Yeah, there's like literally none. Oh, you're done. Can you make it? You can make it, okay. That's very funny. What are you even trying to reach? I'm trying to reach whatever's down here. Okay. Perhaps not the best plan. Well, Pay does at least have a bed now, so that's good. What skills we got? Amari, you can have more research. That seems good. So, do all this, please. Do that as well. We built all the conveyor rail by the looks of it. That's quite funny. We didn't build this. It's going to take a while. The volcano's dormant as well, so we can analyze this. That's fine. Toilet's out of order. We need to refill the pipe. So you need to go up here. That needs to be done immediately. Oh, wait! Why am... I thought I was building a pipe out of iron. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. That needs to be done immediately. Sorry, guys. Have fun. This pipe here is also damaged. Yes, yes, yes. You've all got to pee yourself at least once. This is why we sit on yellow alert. Right, now you're already taking damage. Why is this? There's some cold water left in the pipe, presumably. Well, the sad thing is, the base is probably at the point where the messes aren't going to clean themselves up anymore. So let's have a look at the liquid overlay. I mean, we're fine with polluted water down here. I'll allow that. Is that a pun, peeing in yellow alert? Yes, it is. You built all these farm tiles as well. That's pretty funny. Right, this needs to point here. Don't shoot the snow tile, please. This needs to point down here. And then you do need to build the gate. Okay, so now at least the rad bolts are going to go this way. So now if we look at the radiation map, yeah, there's no radiation over here, but they'll actually be going in. And we can restrict access pretty effectively once they've built all of this. And we'll put something else here. Probably just plants we want to mutate, so maybe we just put some pie couples here. Now, seed duplication is a thing that exists, and normally I don't really entertain it very much, because I think it's kind of boring to do. But, mutations. Getting mutations the intended way is way more boring. So here's what we're going to do. We're putting phosphorite here anyways for the Weezeworts. So we'll put some pie capsules here. And we're going to try and get some mutated pie capsules here. We'll see what we want to do with that. That's the plan. Leofar is being a great influence. Hope you're doing well. Gave it 1k cycles to mutate, make a lot of mutated seeds. I bet it made like 5. Mutation is bad. That is one of the things that definitely did not make my top 5 favorite things from Spaced Out. Right, we're also building this. And I think what we're actually going to do... So, do we actually need to liquefy water in here anymore? I don't think we do. We're not using the water cooler. We're not using wash basins. We've got our liquid water here. It's still warming up, shall we say. And what we'll do is we'll set this to activate deactivate for 20% of the time. Around nighttime. Actually, let's have a look at the schedule. So... this is 25% of the time. So how about deactivate for 20% of the time, but this 20% of the time. That seems alright. We'll run it like that, and then we won't run the tepidizers while people are using the jukebox. That's the plan. The trick to mutating plants is lots of radiation lamps and a skilled farmer. Yeah, the skilled farmer is definitely important. The funny thing is, I didn't fully consider, you still get a decent amount of radiation out of the bottom of the tiles. There's probably a setup where we use more Weezeworts to get more radiation on this single tile. But, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it today. Put those there. Food stocks are doing well. They aren't going to go down, let's put it that way. Well, unless we do something seriously wrong. We forgot to replace this tile. Okay, here you go. We have some shine bugs. Oh, that's probably not helping, is it? We have this, so we can make warm coats. They take 4 reed fibers. Let's make 2. Now we've done all the paintings, we'll just leave it at that. There's more paintings that can go up here, but I'm not going to worry about that until later. Skills? Skills. Lyra, you can have tidying. Look at long commutes. Seems like it's you're spending most of your time on the things that we want you to spend time on, so that's good. So, food, I believe... Oh, right. We haven't got kitchens up here. So they're delivering all the food to the kitchen from here. Well, that's not ideal. We do actually need to put some conveyor loaders in here and sort that out. Blast plants with 4k rads at harvest time. You can get 26 to 70% chance of mutation depending on the plant. Oh! Oh, I see. So they only need to be irradiated when they actually produce a seed. That makes sense. I didn't think about that. So what? Would you just have like, so yeah, radiation lamps for that. not a nuclear reactor. Just turn it on and off quickly. Right, where was I even going to put these? I have a little bit of room. All the stuff's going to get dumped over here. Where's the automation ports on these? In inconvenient places. Put it here. Well, I think at a time I was thinking of doing the kitchen here. Maybe it's going to go here instead. Do we even need a thing for this at the moment? Probably not. Put another one here. The plan always was to put conveyor loaders in here at some point. But maybe for now we just put the kitchen up here. And have another heater. I would save people some time. Right, are you actually loading up? You're not. Are you hitting the door? Is that what's happening? Or are you... Oh, are you depowering? I don't think you are, but I'm not watching. Oh, you're disabled. What? I'm plugged into the wrong port. Sends a green signal when radiation storage is... Oh, you haven't built the friggin' wire. Okay. Great. That's a fairly straightforward one, actually. So build this first. I'm gonna build for mutated plants, and I was spending more time reconfiguring it for different growth requirements and waiting for mutations. Well, that's good. Alright, well... Maybe we'll consider that. But I do want to... Pipe is broken again? Really? This is getting annoying. Why is the pipe breaking? Is it because... It's because the sand is cold. It's because the sand is cold. So what we need to do is we need to put all of our sand in this hot water and run it on a conveyor. That's sad. Because that's going to break the pipe no matter what. It's not conducting heat with the environment, it's conducting heat with the sand. So... There is all the sand. Yeah, it's probably in a few different spots. So I think what I need to do is we just need to take all the sand and we need to move it over here. Because otherwise we're going to have to keep fixing this. It's a fun problem to have. Coal. I'm not really planning on doing coal, but I might take it in case we have an emergency. There we go, we're making some warm coats. That's good. Hey, you should have a coat. You demonstrated yourself to be pretty useless. Yeah, have this one right here. There you go, congratulations. It does not cover up the lower half, does it? They're just running around with a warm coat and shorts. And that's being charitable, it's probably underwear. Right, let's switch back to me. There we go, I'm back. We'll adjust. The exposure decided not to work again, so that's fine. There we go. Hello, Estani. Hope you're doing well. You're wondering if radiation exposure causes seed variants or not? Yeah, it's just literally at the moment the seed is generated, apparently. So I did not know that. Right, you need to do this wire immediately. Camille is already on it. That's good. So in terms of wires, that one's already plugged in. This one can get plugged in here. So we are loading this one with phosphorite, and we're putting a conveyor receptacle. That's the plan. So we're not going to load this yet. Or we're going to set it to... We're going to set it to phosphorite, but we're not going to set it to allow manual use. Yes, I found out that you also stream. I think we stream at the wrong time, so I never see you online. But I did follow you. And let me give you a shout out. Here you go. We've got quite a few Oni people going these days. Ooh, wow. Why am I getting lag? You said the stream outbreak end? Well, there you go. I'll look out for that then. We're always looking for people to raid. Right, what we got? Got the orange wallpaper. Did we already have that? I'll check once we get the final blueprint. Right, we're going to have a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff to do. I mean, we're cracking the eggs automatically. I think what we do is we literally just put in 3 grills. 3 grills and 2 lumen quartz. And we're going to keep setting up these lumen quartz in rooms, because they don't require any maintenance. Posted the setup in the Discord in case you want to look at it and steal some ideas from it. Thank you. I will look at that at the end of the stream. We'll do a Discord showcase. Or whatever. Right, wood can go here. Yeah, we're not running out of wood anymore. These guys are producing enough wood. We have plenty of them. You're still in here. Do we have any Flox legs? Flox legs. Flox egg. I don't think we have any left in here. We have 63 in total. And they're all on this tile. Okay, so you just need to actually get grabbed at some point. Are you confined? You're not confined. You're a baby. This guy thinks he's confined. Also, we put some guys in here as a joke, so we'll move them back. Looks like some people are chilly in bed. Maybe I turn this one off, this one on, this one on. Maybe that's what we do. You're from the US, so it could be a bit late for people over in Europe, but it does make your stream time convenient for me. Yes, it's good, because we all get a raid train going together. I like how that works. Yeah, this room is still slightly too cold. We will probably have to replace the ice sculpture at some point. I put that in here to remind me not to put anyone next to Gene who's at the light. Right. This has rad bolts. Okay, good. You built the wire. That's good. So this is all working properly. So now we can actually do the research. So we were going to do conveyor receptacles and the conveyor shutoff. Because, yeah, that's what we were going to do. We were going to heat the iron up. Now, the thing is, boiling this salt water is eventually going to give us salt. And we can crush salt into sand. Now, how much salt do we actually have? None. Okay. Well, we'll eventually want to do something with that. You know what we should do? I think. We don't need this many kilns. I think we actually... Okay, don't do that. I think we actually put a desalinator in here. And we let that run. And then that gives us some more water. Because this is too cold. And we want some warm sand. And this is going to be warm sand. Wire's broken. Okay. We will sort out transformers eventually, but probably not until we, I don't know. You've analyzed the volcano. This seems like a pretty good volcano. But it's not going to activate for another 36 cycles. But let's get this all online with the conveyor shut off before we do anything else. We have salt water in here, so we're going to keep pouring it out. That's the plan. What we'll do is we'll actually put a door here. This is idle. So what we'll do is we'll put the door here. And then we'll automate that based on the water level in here. And then as we boil more stuff to steam, we'll pour more water in to cool it down. That's the plan for now. And that wire's going to go there. We're not going to put the wire directly over the volcano. That would be silly. Apart from the tile, which is full. So then this could be where the hydro center goes. And then this can activate this door. That seems fine. I'm building everything at priority 9 now. I am. I shouldn't be doing that. I should be building everything at priority 8. This can be priority 5. That's not urgent. But yeah, keep building the kitchen, because all the food is going to come from here now. We'll want a heater in here as well. At least a heater nearby. Probably here for now. That seems fine. I love the new music. I love it when games add new music. It's my favorite thing. Right, so this auto sweeper can reach all 3 grills. And I've learned from my mistakes. Often we set up a kitchen with just 1 grill, and it's not enough. So we're going to do 3. And then the more advanced food stuff is going to get, like the deep fryer, the spice grinder, etc., is going to go in a different room, probably over here. This is going to be set to edibles, and then we're going to put the chute in here because we just want all of this stuff to go in here. In fact, actually do it this way. That'll annoy me less. Then that wire can go up here. We'll replug this in. Looks like the plants are growing again. That's good. Right. Desalinator. These nuts. We don't have a desalinator. We'll research that in a minute. Rat bolts are doing okay. So these are going to be set to the same settings as this one. And we'll make that all a priority 9. Sand. If you don't have anything else to do, put sand in here. We'll put that on a priority 1. I think, honestly, the desalinator is the better bet because the water starts off hot with the tepidizers. Yes, obviously the argument is if you're already desalinating, if you're already heating it up, why not just boil it? We're heating it up so we can burn the power efficiently and use it towards something. We're actually turning this off at 30 degrees. We don't want it any hotter than 30 degrees. We could do less than that, but I want a bit of a buffer for this pipe since it seems to be quite temperamental. Analyze the brine geyser as well. We do want to come over here at some point. Now, there's no CO2 in here, so I think we actually dig this out, and this is how we get into this room. Because we've done the liquid lock. And then we can... and then we can do nothing. I don't know. Now, there is rust in here as well. We can deoxidize the rust with the salt from all the salt water. But again, that's not a huge priority at the moment. That's what we actually want to do. Yeah, just deliver all the pike apples. So, the other thing we're going to do, so instead of making frost buttons, we're going to stop making frost buttons. And we're going to start making souffle pancakes. We'll do that with the sleep beets instead. And the problem is, we have been digging up lots of areas with sleep beets. We preserved a few of them, but not a lot. We've got liquid chlorine over here, that's very funny. There's a sleep wheat. Some of these are definitely more accessible than others. So we'll dig that out, we'll dig that out. I don't need to make that many. We're probably gonna mostly just make omelets. I don't... Oh look, we're doing the radiation research. Nice. Amari's getting lit workspace from the lamp. We did the lamp here because I didn't want to fit a lumen quartz in here. We definitely could fit a lumen quartz here, but I've already built a lamp. Right, wood heater is here, that's all good. We have got a wood heater here in the bathroom as well. This is getting very hot because the CO2 is a pretty bad... conductor. But I don't think the wood heater overheats. That would be very silly if it did. I guess not that silly. Yeah, everyone just about has enough time to do all their chores down here before they suffocate. Well, one would hope, anyway. I mean, Mom make it? No, why? You did. You've still got the full bladder, though. Okay, so it didn't work at all. But you did produce the extra polluted water. So now we have a Rimworldy sort of question. Where you can suffocate your duplicants while they go into the bathroom to make them generate more polluted water. Probably not worth doing. I'm imagining someone can automate that somehow. But I think anyone who would is too busy playing Rimworld. Now, how effective is the actual heat insulation? Because we obviously need to make sure the alveoviras don't get above 0. Which seems to be fine at the moment. What's the other achievement we earned, anyways? Oh, the egg. What critter ball? Probably a sunbug. The plan hasn't worked. Oh, we're overloading even without using the peptidizers? What? Oh, because we have 2. Because we have 2 active. Okay, that's just silly. Okay, guys, we're turning this one off. We're turning this one off, and we're putting some other recreation in here that doesn't require power. Whatever that ends up. Oh, also, I remembered now. We are the crystal gems. We can do wood blocks. These provide decor in little spaces where you can't normally fit decor. Like here. You can fit them anywhere, but they're very expensive in terms of wood. But we actually have room now. So we're going to do it. Just a few rooms, just to see what it's like. I'm going to remove this heater. I think we'll put the heater by the rock crusher. I do like these wood heaters. We'll put another lumen quartz over here. The shine bug is helping. And then what else are we going to put over here? So the clothing manufacturer. Now we have a master, we have a Primo Garb dupe. Could do that. I think for now we'll put the... Where is the mercury? Where have we found mercury, guys? Where? Oh, there was some over here. Okay. I'm sure we're going to build something out of mercury. I'm just glad we're doing the radiation research now. So what we'll actually do... Oh yeah, water! That's what we were using the ice liquefier for. Well, I mean, we have water in here. We could use some of this for now. It's not a lot. So let's see. So the ice liquefier consumes wood to melt ice into water. We could still do it. Feels like we're not really going to have much regular water in here unless we start filtering this polluted water and dumping it. Which we could do. We could definitely do that. Just for research. It doesn't matter that it's super germy. Well, it probably does matter, actually. Well, who's got food poisoning? One person currently has food poisoning. Well, it's supposed to matter, but I don't think it does, so... here's what I think we do. We put a bridge here. And then... when you're done with that, we'll disconnect you. And... we'll dump you over here. And that way we'll keep sieving all of the water. We'll desalinate it too, and then we'll end up with a nice pool of warm water that we'll use for research. That would work very well if the thing stopped breaking. Now, hopefully, that means you're actually going to do the research. 29 the research buildings. Maybe not operational. Oh yeah, because you're not doing any research. That involves dirt. That's fine. Oh my god, look at the plants. They're all juggling. That's a sign that nobody is available to do stuff. Now, the sad thing is, we're probably... oh, we're already at popped eardrums territory? Really? That's surprising. I wasn't even aware that was a thing. Is that because we've got a sconce over here that's producing even when there's loads of pressure? Don't know. Right. I think this is what we do. We do this, and then we're moving the water through the pipe more, so it's not going to build up here and freeze as quickly. And B, it means we have more water for research, because this is not a lot by any means. I don't think this plan has really worked that well. Yeah, look, you're still producing ice. But if we keep you... so look, yeah, let's have a look. So the water is coming out a couple of degrees colder. Yeah, now it's dumping the water over here. And that's ending up over here, where it's freezing, which is not exactly what we want. I think it's probably worth putting some more mesh tiles here. That's probably fair enough. Got a whole mess of liquids going on here. But this should give more water for us to actually use. And this is warm enough where it's not going to just freeze now. And then what we'll do as well is... totally put a pitcher pump here, that's fine. Oh wait, here. Then we can grab it from a few different areas. And now we've got all the annoying shenanigans going on. How many Flox eggs are we up to now? We're up to 67. Nice. Plant this again. So, this all feels pretty locked in now. I think we drywall this. And I think what we do is... well, this is definitely part of the Flox enclosure, so I think we just do the Flox wallpaper. There you go. And then this is part of the phosphorite stuff. So we're going to make this... Actually, you know what? Let's put the limes in here. There you go. Have fun. We probably don't need to do it in here as well, but we're going to do it anyways. The new Frosty Planet Pack skins are cute. Oh my god. Yeah, the new decorations. They're so good. I love them. Right, we are technically still doing the Bammoth pack. We were making a little bit of iron just from the rock crushers in general. That's fine. What's in here? More skills. We don't need rocketry. Mechatronics for Camille. What is going on over here? Right, I guess we're just going to take you to building 3 and then we're going to get you to Mechatronic. Building. Give everyone building. Yeah, everyone gets building. I'm tempted to grab it even though you're in the middle of a spaced out playthrough. So someone did indeed point out that there is a switch where you can just turn the DLC on and off. And, yeah. Yeah, I was kind of of two minds about that. Like, do I restart? Do I restart on a new run, or do I try and mix in the new biomes? And most people wanted me to restart, and I was at that point. I felt like with that run, so that's fine. I got some new squash, and it's very weak. That was the most fascinating thing I think I've ever said. Wire's broken as well. Very fun. Right. Well, we've got a layer of liquid over here. This ice is eventually going to melt. Look at that. We got the 4 decimal places on this one. Yeah, this is fine. This is getting researched done quickly enough. Let's do. This run just isn't the same without the constant plants have died messages. Oh yeah, because we were making an infinite number of arbor acorns, and then we never quite ended up actually planting any of them. That was a good use of my time, wasn't it? Oh well, at least we know how to do that for next time. Ridiculous. Oh right, food storage is a thing as well. Now, obviously, a lot of this food is deep frozen, so it's not the end of the world. But we should drop it somewhere at some point. I think we just make a little cold pit, maybe. Like, if people come in here, this will fill up with CO2 eventually. So, lumen quartz, that is being delivered. So how about we put a conveyor loader here, because... Yeah? Let's just put it here. That's going to be all the edible food. And then it's going to come down here. Yep, people are peeing themselves again. Yep, good job. Nisbet is peeing themselves. Usually a sign that I've broken something important. No power to the water sieve. Oh, the wire to the water sieve broke. Well, that's not very cash money. Good grief. Yes, yes, yes. You're all peeing yourself. Great. One of these is going to be for polluted water. But one of them is going to be for polluted ice. Right, I'm yellow alerting this. There you go. Now behave, please. We will eventually get everything over to conductive wire. The question is what material. Oh, we have the conveyor research done. Okay. So, conveyor receptacle. So the plan is actually that this is a conveyor receptacle and not a chute. So I don't know why I built it that way. Put in a conveyor receptacle. Suffocate. Hay is, again. Hay is slowly getting faster, though. Less concerned. Yeah, let the liquid out here. Let it start to melt this. Building entombment. Oh, the pea water is frozen? Okay. Yeah, this is going great. Typical Arisia gaming problems. Right, so what was the point of that? So we got the conveyor receptacle, which we need to put in here. We also got the conveyor shut off. So this was important because we're gonna do a temperature sensor here. So we need the conveyor sensor, which is, oh god, requires databanks as well. Yeah, I guess we are doing that then. Well, you know what? I think we're just going to put the... We're not currently using this. I think we're just going to put the planetarium in here and we'll call it a day. Ranching for pay. That's good. So now you'll actually stop bothering everyone else. Building... Right, yeah. There we go. And... What else did we want? We want a doctor. We haven't found a doctor. Oh, we found a doctor! Okay. You're undigging. Oh, you've got decreased medicine. Oh. No, we're not going for you then. I mean, that being said, you do have +4 strength in the food realm as well. No, but you're undigging as well. That's too bad. I don't think we take any of these. Oops. Yeah, we'll put the planetarium here and we'll call it a day. For now. Normally I put it in the same room as the radiation, but I don't think that makes sense here. I could put it in here if I demolish some stuff, but I don't really want to. Right, Right, so I guess we need to research a planetarium. And I want to get this stuff set up so that we're getting our iron at normal temperature before the volcano reactivates. That's the plan. So you can priority 9 that as well. This should be set to edible. Edibles. All the meat from these guys is going to get dropped in here eventually. Well, it seems like the chef was actually going to do it first, apparently. Chef has decided this is his job now, not the auto sweepers. And then if we have people standing over here for long enough, this will form a CO2 pit. That should stay cold enough for what we need for now. And we, what else will we do? Put a door here, I guess. That wire's broken. Our plan for the wires has not quite worked. You know how I said this was going to be a really neat run? Where we don't have any malfunctioning wires, specifically? I lied. But I think you all knew that. Oh, wait, no! You're the wrong guy. You know what, I guess you can hang out in here. You have very floppy ears. And he's having a snooze. Okay, good job. So this was going to be eggshell, because we're going to have a lot of eggshell. And cooking ingredients should go in here as well. So, organic goes in this one. And the rock crushing at the moment is going on over here. Which I think is fine. Do I actually care enough about that? Run a conveyor all the way down. Not at the moment. Wind gets supplying. So I think we could deprecate this whole room. So I think I'm going to do that. Because, right, the plan. What's the plan, Stan? Bammoths. We were going to do Bammoths in an area that specifically was going to be hot. So I think what we would actually need to do for that, because we're going to have ethanol plants all the way over here. Once we've got the Floxes up and running, we'll have enough wood for that. The Ethanol Distillers are going to go in a heat zone. And the intent was to do that somewhere... Maybe we just do it down here. Because we're already planning on heating up the zone. Maybe we actually just do it down here. And we have some insulation tiles here. Because what we could do is we could literally even put planter boxes here for the alveoveras. And then we could just have insulation tiles. And then we can change this to mesh. It just drops through onto the geyser. And the bathrooms are down here. But then we could also have the Bammoths and all the hot stuff over here. I kind of like that idea. And we're already producing too much oxygen. So here's the plan. We dig this. We put planter boxes in all of these, and then we replace all the farm tiles. And then all the Bammoth stuff goes down here. Now, the only thing with that is the... Oh, the only thing with that is we haven't quite got a neat ranching column going. Is that a problem? Possibly not. Could make it a slightly different ranch size than usual. It doesn't really matter what we have. We could have doors and ladders at the top and... Oh, I don't know. Nah. No, we want it to be a wide ranch like this. We're not going to be feeding them the plants from the farm tiles. We're going to be feeding them from a feeder. Because they'll eat the outputs as well as from the raw plant. I'm quite tempted to just put them down here, because the saltwater guys is here anyways, and that's going to be heating stuff up. So what we do is we'll end up having insulated tiles over here, and then... Dupes will be able to go in here, but it will be hot. But it won't be like... It won't be like scalding hot. Well, we'll see. We can't do it over here because of the teleporter. Or we move some of this stuff so that we have the ranching column here, but then there's a geyser in the way. Not really sure. Right, let's get mechatronics on bird. Okay, so cooked products are going in here. So what do we want? Barbecue, crossbutt, fried mushroom, pike apple skewer. That's what we want. And then anything we actually end up cooking in here. So this needs a wire. And go... I think we use the limes for this room as well. I think it makes sense to keep the kitchen close to the food source. I don't really want to mess with any of this, with the mercury. That seems like it's asking for trouble. Yeah, I think the best plan is to do it here. Thank you very much for following. Voices, noises. Enjoy your fishy and froggy emotes. Whiskers sends our regards. Whiskers has moved now. Whiskers has now gone to the other side of this, this side of the tank. So yes, well-behaving fish. Who's made a mess? Stop peeing. I command you. Stop peeing on the food. Why is this not working now? The sieve is out of filtration medium. Well, that's just rude. These guys are very determined not to use the bathroom today. They're more stubborn than usual. Who've been lurking, but hello. No worries. We do enjoy the occasional lurk ourselves. It's fine. Honestly, we knew there were going to be problems with the plum bathrooms in this run because of the temperature shenanigans. You need to stop peeing on all the wood, because that's going to soak right in. We have a lot of tasks to do. They seem to be doing it all, though. So the food at the moment is going down here. What we actually want is for it to go... Oh, wait, hold on. Turn this off. Stop dumping food here. So this was our CO2 pit, but they're going all the way down here and then going all the way up here to eat. I guess this doesn't really help, does it? Oh, well, I think the reason we are moving it from here is because we were going to seal this off as part of the heat wall. So we were planning on moving. That's why we moved the food pit. You can't play this game, makes me feel like I'm having an aneurysm. Yeah, I get that. There are certain games that I enjoy watching, but I know I'd be really annoyed playing. Thankfully, I have about 2,500 hours of experience in this one, so I'm at the post-aneurysm stage. Oh, we're making lots of pike apple skewers of them. We still have lots of spare pike apples. Where are they all? Can I see? Where do we put them all? They're all down here. They're all in the... They were all in the ration box. So you've been taking pike apples, bringing them down there, and moving them back up here. Okay, that sounds like fun. Right, let's put our guys back. We're going to put them in the mealy teal planter boxes, and then we're going to replace all of this with insulation tiles. That's the plan. You love watching others play this game, but I have it, and I tried playing it twice. Both times felt my brain was melting out my butt. This is definitely a game where you learn. You learn by like you do one new success each time, and you play 100 runs, and eventually you know how you play the game. But it takes ages, and you end up with things that you never quite learn properly. There we go. We got the chef's. Browdo's looking a bit cold. We did put a heater here. No one seems to have filled this. I'm beginning to think the duplicants maybe have too many errands. I mean, we can set up automation to get the wood to the wood heaters. Seems a bit overkill. Also, you guys have laid a lot of eggs. I believe we were mostly doing this just to grab some initial reed fiber. Oh look, here's the wooden blocks. Oh my god, the puff looks ridiculous. What does this remind me of? It reminds me of a character from a show. I can't remember which one. Did I even put the bottle emptier in here? No. That would have been a good idea. Right, I'm making an executive decision. I'm putting the bottle empty. In the beginning, it feels tedious. See, that's the funny thing. I love restarting this game because I love doing the beginning bit and trying to solve all the initial problems. And also, it seems to me like people tend to like watching the beginning of the game. Just always sort of falls off as the series goes on, which is kind of annoying. But that's how it is. Research. In my colony. Unbelievable. Right. The planetarium, you go here. We actually are positioning the Lumen Quarter. We can put the Bammoth patty on the pedestal. That should be an achievement. This wire should go here as well. It shouldn't be going all over. Oh. That's fine. Here you go. Right, we've got a few cycles that we can go without replanting these plants. But we shouldn't leave it too long. Then we'll replace all the farm tiles. In a very annoying and tedious manner. Also, why am I putting the fire pole here? That shouldn't be. Okay, this seems alright. So we have the data bank research, so now we want to move on to the conveyor thermosensor, because that's the other thing we're trying to set up today, is we're trying to set up the... We're trying to set up the... This is the wrong position for this. I'll have to rotate this. Because the thermosensor is going to go here. And what we'll do is we'll actually get the iron out of this room when it's cool enough from the salt water. We're going to run it on a conveyor rail to heat up the salt water as effectively as possible via the conveyor stuff. So it's going to come out this end. If we don't want it to come out that end, it has to go up here. We then need to bridge it. And then that needs to be first, so it doesn't. So it loads from the bridge preferentially. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. You think of 2,500 hours and don't starve is just consistently tedious stuff. Yeah. Ask me how many hours I played Overwatch for. Yeah, that's amazing. Attribute increase. Nice to see. Right, get this out of here. Get this out of here. We have so many Alveovira seeds. Wow. Feels slightly. At least there's no pips making a mess of my pots and pans this time. Right. We have to replace these all one by one. So let's. Ah, we got a yodeler. Freya is a yodeler. So the intent is that all of these get replaced. Do them half at a time so the duplicants don't wander around aimlessly. It's in the pond. Pip. We already have pips. I don't want an unconstructive dupe. I'm going to take some more curative tablets because frankly we're giving ourselves food poisoning a lot. Just how it be. And we'll replace these all with insulated tiles, and these will all be igneous. There you go. Now all the CO2 is going to leak out. Okay, well we've got to do this at some point. And then we can actually set up a lock. Now, we've got to make sure the duplicants are in the exosuits before they go through any liquid locks, because liquid locks will slow your dupes right down with the new update. They did at least make them a bit less, not mandatory, but like, better than the alternative. There you go. I should really insulate this as well. So I guess we will remove this tile. There you go, you can climb over that bit, that's fine. They're everywhere. They're doing alright. I'm not sure they're getting groomed super consistently, but we'll just let them crack on with that for now, because I know there's a lot of critters for the amount of dupes we have. Also, we can't actually reach any of this. So, how do we resolve that? Probably just come over here, right? Put these back in later. How's the bathroom malfunctioning today? It's not good. We're slowly filling this with water for research. That's good. Pipe is still breaking though. Why? Oh, we've actually pumped all the water out of the liquid reservoir. See. So now the issue is... we wanted it to back up in this pipe. And it's not. We're dumping it all out instead. Maybe that's an issue, maybe it isn't. Hello, unknown Louis. How much meat did the little muffs drop? The little muffs. What, like these guys? The Bammoths in general drop 22,800 calories each. And I'm pretty sure the babies do too. As far, yeah, like the babies don't produce less meat than the other guys. But I want to wrangle this guy and shave him for reed fiber before we do that. We do need to get all the eggs out of here, but again, this is... we're making a permanent plan for this. The permanent plan is... we're going to have an atmosuit exit. No, we're not going to have an atmosuit exit. We're just going to have a hot area. And the Bammoths are going to go in it. And it's probably going to be this existing Bammoth biome that we're just going to demolish. Because there's nothing else of value here. It doesn't matter if we heat this up. It's just Bammoths. But we're going to sort out some housekeeping first. So, insulate all of this, please. And I'm going to tell you to priority 9 all of this. And, to be honest, I think we also just want you to mesh these. And then these could be regular tiles. Because we don't want this to be insulated granite tiles. Just grow. That'll do. Have we actually stored any sand in here yet? No. It's all... oh wait, have we? Yes, we've stored some sand in. Okay, well, that's not really heating up. We need to actually put that on a conveyor. Run it through the liquid to heat it up, because sand is a solid and it's not very thermally conductive. That's generally what the aim is. Right, that shutoff is going to get powered here as well. Then what we'll do is we'll deconstruct all of these other tiles. And then we'll be alright. Probably going to let a little bit of the stuff through here, that's fine. It is dark outside and it's still roasting in my room. That's not good. This is the thing about summer. I tend to play less performance-intensive games in the summer, just because it gets so hot. The fate of a laptop gamer.
Thanks for the raid.
Hey Rand, how you doing? Welcome back. What have you been up to today? I'm back to ONI. We're chilling out on the Frosty asteroid because I've just been recovering from an actual fever. Yes, let me give you a shout out as well. I forget to give people shout outs all the time, but here you go. Rand is one of my inspirations for starting Twitch streaming. Certainly helped keep me sane with FTL shenanigans while I was doing my PhD. So, yes, thank you again, Rand. Speaking of which, for PhD, there's my PhD. And the goal, so the monthly funding goal is a portrait of Whiskers, the fish, who still hasn't moved. Whiskers is here, sat with her face full of bubbles at the moment. Very sulky banana today, presumably because it's so hot. We are cooling the tank with a fan, and we've been evaporating a good few liters off of this tank per day. So that's why it's so humid in here. But yeah, that's my fate. So we're cooling down on this asteroid. We're about 86 cycles in. We have fully automated Floxes. So these guys are behaving themselves a lot. They're producing an absolute ton of wood. So I'm pretty sure we can replace all of our granite tiles with wood now, and that's not going to cause any issues. So that's nice. The decor bonus is certainly nice. The main benefit is that we're going to turn all of the wood into ethanol. And we are going to run our base off of all of that ethanol for power, the food with the Bammoths, all that sort of stuff. But there's a little bit of housekeeping we have to do first. Leofar's the one doing it at the moment. Hope you're all having a pleasant evening. What were you playing today, Ren? Our duplicates have also been absolutely determined to go to the bathroom. Like, well, and not in the actual bathroom, like all over the wood tiles. Because we're trying to run our plum bathrooms, but this asteroid is so cold that we're struggling to actually heat up water to the point where it's liquid. We have a room down here with some stabilizers and a petroleum generator and all that stuff. And we're kind of trying to make it work, and it's kind of getting there, but not... We're trying. There's still a few things we have to remove. Because we had farm tiles for our oxygen plants, but the issue was we want to turn the zone below the oxygen plants into our hot zone where we have all of our hot buildings and hot processes. Because all of our agriculture depends on the asteroid being cold. Like these guys need to be cold, their food needs to be cold. Wire broke again, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna double wire this for now, whatever. Have fun. What are you doing here? Welcome, welcome, almost Emily. You think you came up with a decent system when I was playing the beta? Nice, nice. Yeah, there's a few broken wires. Oh, the pipe's broken again. Yeah, so part of the reason why we're having so many issues is because the sand that we're putting in this water sieve is cold. So that keeps cooling the water coming out of our bathroom duplicates into ice. So it's breaking the pipe, which is not what we want at all. It's annoying, we have to keep fixing it. So the solution to this is to heat up the sand. We do have some sand over here, but we need conveyor rails to heat it all up. So I'm trying to think about how we actually ended up doing that. You hooked a smelter up to my bathroom output, so usually your water was sitting around 50 to 170 degrees C. I think we're going to do the same thing. We need to put in a metal refinery somewhere. We're going to have sustainable ethanol soon. That's the reason we haven't done it yet, is because we're just using some ethanol off the map. We're pretty much there. We've got enough fluxes that we can generate a large amount of ethanol. I just want somewhere hot to put all the dispensers, but we can literally start putting them in here pretty soon. So that's probably what we'll do. Slightly odd position for a fire pole. Yeah, we'll put the metal refinery here. We'll put a desalinator here as well, because this brine guy is just here producing brine. We'll probably geotune this at some point for more salt. But that hasn't happened yet. Do we even have a data analysis guy? Not sure. We've unlocked our final blueprint of the day. What have we got? The coral gloves. Okay, not super interesting. Did we get any duplicates? No. Okay. Alright, we have no extra loot today. Feels bad. Nothing extra that we particularly feel like using anyways. But yeah, we can get the metal refinery going. We have an Iron Volcano. We can make steel pretty easily. Lots of iron down here that we're going to start digging. Have we got anything down here we actually want? Just the pike apples. Well, we're trying to make them all into skewers. To be honest, I think we really want the biobot builders. We really want the biobots. Because between the oxalate sconces and the wood burners, there's a lot more manual labor in this colony than usual. I mean, travel time doesn't seem to be too high, but I feel like it could be better. Anything left over here? We've got to do this. Then what have we got? That's all fine. We'll put a plant over here as well. The sensor. I think we leave the sensor here. We'll see if we have any problems with the CO2. I don't think we will, but if we do, we'll move this up slightly. And then we need to keep getting rid of all of these, so... Remove, 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 remove. And then... I'm probably just going to seal this off now. And then... We've already drywalled this bit. Maybe we just keep this steam for the hot room? I don't know. Maybe not. But in any case, the Bammoths are going to go over here. And I think the Ethanol Distillers are going to go over here. So we could start digging all this out. Probably fine. Am I just going to dump the eggs in the wild for now? Do I still even want to grow these? I think we do for now, just so we have a... Yeah, I think we do for... Oh, actually, I've got an idea. Let's just set up the auto dispenser and put the Bammoth eggs in here and have the sensor, because it's just one ranch. I think this is probably fine for now. Because I just don't want to commit to putting these eggs somewhere, but I'm very much aware we're wasting eggs at the moment because they're not actually laying. I think we were going to put the polluted water dispenser on this, to be honest, but that didn't end up happening. Maybe we'll put it here. No, this isn't going to work. Okay, guys, look. What's this going to do? It's going to dump the Bammoths into the polluted water. That's not what we want. They don't like it. So I think what we'll do is we'll put a mesh tile here. And we'll put the dispenser here. This shouldn't be plugged in though, so we'll actually put it over here. Remove the wire. And then polluted water goes in here. And then what we'll do is we'll set up another notifier. So we did something like this for the Floxes, but it was annoying. This isn't going to be as annoying because it's not multiple ranches. So we want a critter sensor here. And whenever it detects an egg, I want it to go off, and then we'll just do it at the sweep. Because these guys should not produce anything other than Bammoth patties, which get crushed in here. So this should work pretty well. So sweep only, critter eggs, Bamini eggs. Party night. And then they can all wander along. They can all wander along down here. In the non-room part of the place. Right, and then we can Friday 9 all of these so they actually get built. Yeah, I think this is going pretty well now. So I set this to count eggs. If it's above 0, then the notifier goes off, and this is set to eggs. We'll pause and zoom in. And now I'll tell you to sweep everything out here. Then you'll grab the eggs, and then we'll be productive. Right, we actually have access to some sleep meats. We haven't cooked them yet. That's good, because now we're saving them for souffle pancakes. Got a frostproof dupe. I like printing the frostproof dupes. You are a farmer doctor. with decreased husbandry. That's not ideal. But we can just do farming with you and doctoring. So we are going to take you because you're frostproof and because we need a doctor specifically to get biobots, which I think are actually going to be very useful. So that's what we'll do. Prioritize you on doctoring. And this is also handy in case we end up scolding someone by accident. There you go. And you've got a bed. We've got room for 18 dupes. That's the plan. Right, how's research going? Research is going pretty well. I love the new bar over here. It's quite convenient that we don't have to open the menu to see the progress. It's just always available. Also, let's put a ladder here so we can actually reach them. Sleepy over here that's not growing because the pressure is... Maybe we open this up as well. Any more dead sleep beats? Not that I can see. Well, it's out of order. Oh. Why? Right. This is winding me up. We gotta do this now, otherwise everyone's gonna pee themselves again. They're probably still gonna pee themselves anyways. It's officially a yellow alert, as was rightly said earlier. Come on, Bert, you can do it. Yes, I know you need the loo. Think, Bert, think. We'll solve your problem. Yeah, the issue is the sand is too cold. The sand for the filter is at -19, so the water is coming out substantially cooler than the polluted water going in. Well, someone's made a mess. Yep, yep, Teething problems. I guarantee it. We managed to solve the problem of food, but not the problem of peeing. Okay, so we've opened this up. That wasn't what we want. Oh yeah, the CO2 is being held in here. This is fine. I think we're fine just leaving this gap here, this one gap. Because that's where all the CO2 is coming from. So I think we want to remove these tiles as well. Put some doors here. And then I think we just start putting the ethanol distillers in. So we're probably just going to do more wood tiles, you know. We have 22 tons of wood now. Okay, that does not need to be oh, that. We have literally 22 tons of wood. We are reaching the point where we've gotten enough wood. It was hard, but we got wood. Right, okay. I think we'll put it down here as well. This isn't a tile. Yeah, that's fine. Because then there's a liquid tile either side. Maybe we put 2 liquid tiles either side, because that's where the geyser is. I think that'd be sensible. And then we can put more down here. And then the actual lumber. So the issue is the lumber's all being delivered. Well, all the wood is being delivered up top. We could have different conveyor loaders for the wood. But at this point, we could just have a loader here and then just bring it back down and it'd have the same effect. We've got to have we've got to have a conveyor rail going up and down regardless. So maybe we just don't worry about it. So we're going to set this to wood. Okay, wood and eggshell are on the same line. Okay, that's fine. Then that's just going to go down here, I guess. And then... Right, so this... We figured out our setup will generate 5 tons of wood per cycle. Which is a lot of wood. That's enough for 5 ethanol distillers. Now these don't require duplicate operation, so we can put them all in a row here. But I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to split them up. So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have another set down here. We'll set a few more up, just so that we can start running them and generate a bit of surplus effort. This is going to help with the heat. This is going to help with the CO2. So this is very important. Now the issue is as well, these do require power. These require a fair bit. But what I'm thinking is we set up 1 petroleum generator for regular use. We'll actually remove the battery, because we don't need that anymore. We'll set up 1 petroleum generator for... Now I feel silly. I guess, Oh, actually, I know what we do. We put the other petroleum generator down here, where there's going to be all this mesh. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay. We'll do something like... Oh, that looks like... Do we just fit them all here? I think we do. Right, forget wooding this up for now. This is gonna wind me up. This has already wound me up. I'm going to stop bypassing all this now. We were doing it to get some water for research. We've gotten a fair amount of water for research. We'll get you to run again. Priority 9, that. Yeah, we priority 9ing removing the kiln. We're going to put a petroleum generator here. We're going to put a smart battery here. Yeah, keep the batteries there. That's fine. You don't need to worry about that. So, petroleum generator goes here. Smart battery goes here. Automation. And a wire. So, priority 9 all of this. Kilns can go back in here. We do want the kilns. That's not what we wanted. Kilns go here. There you go. And then this can go into... So this wire can go up here into all of this. Now, the issue with this is... If we run all of these continuously, it will overload the wire. So, and if we run it discontinuously, it's going to be stop and starting all of it. It's probably fine. Would we just use a power shutoff for that? I think we just use a power shutoff for it in this case. So, what we do... I love the power shutoff. This doesn't get enough use. What I'll do is I'll put the power shutoff here, and then I'll put the timer sensor here. And we'll set this to oscillate the power again, because it's going to be automatically delivered anyways. So I don't think that's actually going to cause any issue. Guys, we're finally doing it. We're finally actually going to use the ethanol generator. I know we've had several different runs where we were talking about it, and we built them. We never actually used them. This is it. We're doing it at last. So I don't think we actually have a choice. Right, so we need to. We're going to want conveyor receptacles in the middle, and then probably auto sweepers. Or we put the auto sweepers in the middle and conveyor receptacles. That seems good to me. We don't need lamps, so we can just have 2 conveyor receptacles. One. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess we'll just put it here. Above the drum. And then that is going to go here. In half and half. Not that that really matters. So set this to 9. Pipe is already broken again. I'm going to lose my friggin' mind. We've got to keep heating this room up. It's not even heating the room that's the issue. The issue is the sand. No, that was not what I wanted you to do. Oh my god. I don't know, maybe it'll help. I wish they would also actually come and repair stuff when I tell them to. I know it wastes resources. It's just rock. Waste rock. We're not feeding hatches. Let's run. Just while we're getting it up and running. Right, fill this, please. Please. There you go. Yeah, that sand is just too cold. We've got to try and get them to stop peeing themselves. It's embarrassing. Right, so let's see. What's the other thing? So this is going to be hot material, so we want that to come through the pipe. So that can be granite. That can come out. No, stop. Stop it. Right, okay. So that could go here, and then I think we just send the pipe down here to be honest. Then that goes in here for now. And we'll oscillate this wire again, because we only need it to run half the time. Actually, there's no point doing that for this, is there? We were doing it for the... We were doing it for the other wire because we were running other stuff off of it. We were disabling the buildings that were consuming the power. If we're doing this, we might as well just have 2 different wires. We'll just run half of them for now. Maybe we'll just run half of them for now. Oh, no, I know what we do. We set up 4 of them to run full time, and then we set up everything else to run half the time. Okay, that's what we do. So, what we'll actually do is... The wire will go... We'll have 2 wires. This is all so that I can justify not using conductive wire. But this wire will be constant and will run the 960 watt constant draw. And occasionally the auto sweep. And then the other wire is going to run... Oh yeah, all the auto sweepers will go on this wire. So that will just go like that. And then the other one will run the other ethanol half the time. And then that's going to result in 5 ethanol distillers running on one wire without it overload. That's the idea. We don't necessarily have to run 5. Let's make that a priority 8. And then you can dig all of this out, that's fine. And the theme over here, we replaced all of these individually. Coffee. Why? Because I say so. Ethanol is truly the coffee of the power sources. And then this could be the normal. This could be the normal one. I think this is running pretty well now, to be honest. Oh, you're an adult? You're an adult now. You're not eating. It would be funny if these guys ate other stuff, but they didn't get the stuff and the reed fiber unless they ate the right thing. And it's just they're a nuisance. Don't let me find games. That's a bad idea. Right. Research. We just need water. We really don't have any water. Is it time we hook this up again? Possibly. Yeah, I think we, I think I just want to see this get done first. So, I think what we'll do is, yeah, all of that, and the line as well for the lumber. Do not manually delivering all of that. I'm still going to keep calling it lumber. I know they renamed it. Loud sleeper. I don't really want a sleeper. Kind of annoying just housing them. You're a pretty good dupe. I don't really feel like taking another dupe though. Or some oxalite. Abe, you can have suit wearing. There we go, we've got a suit wearing dupe. We do actually have resources to make suits, so we should at least consider that. More paintings up here is fine. We've also got some more coats. So, who else needs a coat? We know that... Hold on, who do we know? We know Barney is frost resistant. We can make Barney a snazzy suit. We've done the research. So now we have the conveyor rail thermosensor, so we can stick that on this and get the Iron Volcano up and running. That can happen next time. So we don't focus on this today, we focus on the ethanol. Because this is rapidly running out. And this will generate 2.5 tons of ethanol per cycle. And that will be enough for all of our power moves. And it'll produce a load of polluted dirt, which we'll figure out how to do something with. And it'll produce a fair amount of carbon dioxide, which obviously these guys need. And then we can stop running these so much, probably. Although we haven't been running them that much recently anyways. But we've got to set up a conveyor system for heating up the sand. For maybe we actually just start digging all of this out. We can reach all of that from here. Maybe we set up the sand conveyor loop over here. We'll set this back to refined carbon. Oh, we did literally turn all of the coal into refined carbon. That's very funny. Well, we're not going to need that for a while. I think we decided we weren't going to use it for power. I guess this is just all ceramic. What else were we researching? I think we did the metal tile. We haven't ended up using. That's it for now. I think we leave the research for just a moment. What we'll also do is we'll set this pipe up to go over here as well. So what that can do is that can just go over here. And then it can half and half into the generator with the stuff that's just on the map. Because we're going to want to clear the stuff that's on the map eventually. Eventually we want all the ethanol to go out from here. And I think what we'll do after we've used all of it on the map is we'll run it past the generators first to make sure that we've got power. And the spare ethanol will go to the plant. I think that's the plan for now. Because if we run out of plant ethanol, it's not an emergency. If we run out of power, it is an emergency. There you go. How many Flox eggs we got now? We got 106 Flox eggs up here now. That's good. Do we actually need to dump any more guys in here? Or are they all sorted out now? Looks like we are still dumping them. But it's probably one more cycle and then they're good. No, one more cycle, one more stream and then they're good. Right, we've dumped the Bammoth eggs down here. So this should work fine. Getting too used to this pipe breaking. I mean, how hot is it over here? It's not hot enough that we can actually melt the stuff in this CO2. So I think we have to keep it insulated. But the alternative is to have a radium pipe so that it immediately exchanges heat with the environment. But that's not really... Whiskers is making a funny noise. Isn't that right, Whiskers? I said I was going to dump some cold water. You guys actually haven't eaten. It's cooled down a fair bit now. It's good. Well, Nightbot has once again done its job. Good to see. I get that sorted. I think everything is getting done. It's just taking some time. And we have crucially done all of this before our backup ethanol ran out, so that is good. You can dig this as well. That's fine. So the ethanol pipe as well. We can start planning that out. So it's not actually going to go up here. It's going to go over here. And it doesn't really make sense for the pipe to go up that way. I think it makes sense for the pipe to go up. Well, we'll have it go in this way, and then we'll just have it go through the door. Actually, we'll have it snake around like this. That's what... Okay, maybe not quite like that. We'll need to replace some of these actual tiles. Now the other thing is, the ethanol is going to be hot, so we need to insulate this pipe. So that will need to be igneous rock after this point. So that can go like this. And we'll do it up here for now. And we have to extend it all the way over here and keep the farms going all the way over here. Produce enough plume squash for all these bammoths. But I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to produce less bammoths, so we have some surplus ethanol for our power. And then we're just going to slowly be depleting our phosphorite stocks. But we have 60 tons. And there is more on the map that we haven't dug up yet. Like if we look at the cultivatable soil, there's still a fairly large... Is this really active? Hold on. Look. Whiskers is doing a dance. Oh, I've just caught her. I just caught her, so she stopped. This silly pose. Great. Good job, Whiskers. Yeah, the issue with the loop is that if you have the critters in the right ratio, you produce just enough wood to feed the plume squashes, to feed the bammoths, to feed the pike apples, to feed the floxes. You don't get any extra ethanol out of the interaction. What you do get extra out of is dirt from the flox poop and clay from the guys. You get free dirt, you get free clay, and you get the free meat, obviously, and the eggshell. But as far as I could tell, there's no way of doing the loop such that you get free ethanol. So maybe we'll have to supplement it with something else. Probably pips. We do have pips. Now, why does it smell like something's burning? So no one's doing a barbecue, which probably means something is actually burning. Oh, now I can see the corner of my laptop. Put that back. We never dug that out. Okay, let's dig this out. Wow. Whoa, our calories. Oh, because we sealed up all this pike apple? That's funny. Whoa, 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 whoa. We've got so many thorns in here now. That's fine. We should soon be at the point where we're cracking the flox eggs, and then we'll be set for food. We'll get a little bit of meat when these guys die occasionally, but we're mostly going to be doing the souffle pancake. Okay, you are getting this stuff built. Obviously, it doesn't help that you don't have any oxygen. There is a little bit of oxygen here just for you to do stuff with. How about you actually come down here as well and do this? Just for now. You can grab all of that as well. Coffee! So this is going to be set to red 0.4, green 0.4. You should still... Oh my god, look at it! It's going crazy! So long as it's just the ethanol distillers, it should still work, I think. We'll see. We're kind of just playing around. That noise is going to annoy me though. It looks like a hippo trying to eat something. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, once we've got plenty of surplus power, we can start doing some metal refinement as well and getting more refined metal. We could also look for more geysers. We haven't really found any more volcanoes. Now, mercury. What can we actually use the mercury for? Obviously, the mercury lamp exists and is a thing you can use with solar panels to get power. But As far as I know, there's no mercury geyser. So you will eventually run out of mercury if you do. Which I'm not a big fan of. Oh, wait. What? What on earth? Gotta see what this is. Right, change of plans, guys. You're gonna come up here as well. Everything's priority 9. There's always space mining for mercury. That's true. The amount you consume probably isn't that high that you couldn't get it from space mining. So that is something to consider. Oh. That squash is too weak. I think we built these batteries because we wanted to heat up the area more. Well, we could put some more batteries. Oh, we used all the coal for running these as well. Oh, okay. In that case, we probably should put some batteries down here. I think we're only going to realistically need 1 kiln. Maybe 2. Right, well now you've got a bit more oxygen to breathe. If you dig through here, you'll have a bit more again. And then that can help you actually finish all the work. You do still have the heater over here as well. Now, Barney, we know that you're frost resistant, so you can have the snazzy suit. Then Bert. What about Bert? Bert is also frostproof. Bert can also get a snazzy suit. I should also put some wood tiles here. Because we have the wood now. We have the technology. And I think we keep... Let's do the ethanol pattern in here as well. That way we know where all that ethanol is coming from. I mean, what's this even for? No, oh, I don't know. No, I'm being too logical. Let's put the Spore Kid pattern in. The funny thing is, the duplicates shouldn't have to come in here too much, except for probably getting the initial seeds. Once we've done mutating the pike apples as well, we could definitely mutate the Plume Squashes, although we would have to remove the Bammoth from that room. There we go. I'm hoping they don't get on this immediately. Let's get this done so we can reseal this room back up. And then, yeah, the rest of the Plume Squash are going to go over here in their own farms. And we'll put fertilizer on them. Actually, that's true. If we manage to get fertilizer, we can make this ethanol positive. Because we won't need as many, we won't need as much ethanol. Putting down some way of setting priority on jobs. Well, I'm happy for them to do this and this at the same time. It's a small blob of things, so they'll be fine. What's going on here? The lumen quartz. Oh, right. We still have to carve this. Well, that's interesting. That's how that works. This oxygen should all rise out of here eventually. Not overly worried about that. You can actually put another plant down. I think. you guys actually doing? Oh, you're grabbing all the food. That makes sense. You can carve this as well. Go for it. Actually grabbing fruit. Long commutes. What's going on long commutes wise? Eat. Yeah, all your food's up here. The CO2 should eventually build up in here, but it's taken a while. Oh well, we're gonna have plenty of food. Yeah, this is fine. I think we just wait. Now, I have a question for Whiskers. So, one of the Zebradanios, it wasn't doing very well. And what I've noticed is Whiskers doesn't go after the healthy fish. If there's a fish that's dead, it goes after it immediately. So, the fact that I've not seen that Zebradanio makes me think that that Zebradanio has died, and that Whiskers has eaten it before I could find the body. Which I think is certainly a possibility. What a troublemaker. And I'm just hoping that she never gets to the point where she actually starts harassing the live fish. She hasn't yet. I've had her for a few minutes, so... She should be fine. She should be fine. Everyone at work was joking about how now she has a taste for blood. I don't think that's the case. I think the multiple grills was definitely a good idea though, because they're still actually struggling to cook. Right, Bert, you get this. What about Abe? Yeah, Pay has the coat. Abe, you could do with the coat. So, here you go. We're slowly decorating them. What are you actually grabbing? Oh, you're grabbing all the Bammoth patties. Blimey. Well, we did want more phosphorite, and that is how we're going to get it, so... I guess that makes sense. Are gradually building all of this. There is still some air in here as well, so it's not like you're suffocating. It's not exactly optimal building, but I'll take it. I'm very excited when this is all built. So, this needs to be set to 1090. And then the other thing as well is, we do need to jump start it. Oh, here's the issue. You should never power the generator with the thing that you're actually using, the machine that you're actually using to run the generator, because then if it stops running, it won't start up again on its own. So what we should actually do is this petroleum generator, which is thing is that this is all of our power. I think we just need to have a backup power source. We'll plug it into the main one for now, to get it started. Then we'll disconnect. But yeah, let's put those batteries in. How do we actually solve this problem? If all of our power is coming from this, we just need a second power source that we use to turn these on. Well, we'll think about that later. Right, so now the ethanol is actually working. Doing a bit of CO2, a bit of polluted dirt. So the polluted dirt, I guess that's going to go in a loader, and then we're going to send that somewhere else. So that could just go in the bin. And by in the bin, I mean probably just underwater. Maybe just put a hole in the ladder here. Seems sensible. And again, the auto sweepers should be able to reach everything. Right, so you are running now. Each one is only producing 500 grams per second. So here's the other thing. So we're going to produce 2.5 kilograms per second of ethanol out of this. That's enough for 2.5 kilowatts of power. That's not a huge amount of power. And that's the maximum output of this system. So in reality, we're supposed to be using all this ethanol for Plume Squashes. So it seems like we're not going to be able to squeeze very much power out of this. And if we keep feeding these guys the pike apples, then we're going to keep running out of phosphorite. Because it's very phosphorite intensive. So we probably do just need an extra power source. Or more ethanol. Well, maybe it's time we have a look at the bonbon trees and stuff then. I'm not very familiar with them yet, but that's going to come another day. But I think we're at the point where we can disconnect this at least. It's not really gonna... Each machine spends 240 watts to produce 500 grams of bits. So it's about 50% efficient in terms of power. Not good. To know about bonbons is you 300 lux to grow the wood, and if you're using them for nectar, their production scales with the lux up to 10,000 lux. So it sounds to me like we plant them in space and use them instead of solar panels. That's the intent. Because I know they could shake off the snow with their branches as well, so you don't need the autos, the robo-miner. Why is this draining so quickly? Oh, because it's actually... No, it's only running one. Oh, it's because half the ethanol is going in here. This one. Okay, maybe we just disconnect this for now. Yeah, let this build up. Let this stock up on power for now. We'll figure out the rest of that stuff later. Pipe is broken again. Right, keep finishing all of this. Only achievement earned. What achievement? We cured a duplicant. Excellent. We printed pills. Congratulations. Now they're just awaiting the wood delivery, so I do just need you to finish off the chute. Okay, so you built the chute. This should be grabbing the wood. Well, there should be a load of wood in here, right? There is. So this... Why isn't that loaded delivering anything? Is it not hooked up? Alright, what's going... Oh, is it automation wire related? No. Is it power wire related? No. Why isn't this auto... Oh, the auto switch. The auto sweeper is disabled. Okay. We set... Oh, yeah, we set this up to disable the auto sweeper. Because this one is used for sweeping the eggs into the egg cracker. So now we have a different issue. We need another auto sweeper to deliver to this. Thankfully, we have a 5-tile high room here. So we can do that. We can build it out of mercury. So we can actually do that in this case and solve this issue. If we aren't out of iron. Please don't build anything out of mercury. You're all hungry. Oh, you're a researcher. You're on a different schedule. That's fine. It's kind of getting there. Yeah, you're filling with power now. That's good. So what it seems like to me at the moment is we're only going to be able to get a small amount of Bammoths started. So the Bammoths are going to go here. And this does, unfortunately, mean we'll have to up sleep. We'll insulate this whole bit. Oh, wait. Actually, we just do that. That's fine. And then we'll come in here a different route. Oh. We've got to dig that up for the ranch anyways. Whatever, we'll just insulate it. So this is going to be set to polluted dirt. And that's going to get dumped. We get dumped over here, and then we're going to figure out what to do with the polluted dirt. And I'm going to turn up my exposure again. Broke it. That's not higher. Oh, whatever. It'll do. Yeah, you're almost done. And then you just sweep up all of this random crap. I think. Maybe not all of this. This is probably a large amount of material. Okay, maybe leave this here. There are a large amount of stuff here as well. Oh god, there is. Do we have like a random storage bin? Somewhere. It says everything is sweepable somewhere. We must do somewhere. Whatever, let's speed up again. Yeah, there's your polluted dirt. So the polluted dirt just gets spat out in like a little lump. And then we'll move that so it doesn't keep off-gassing. Although actually, the CO2 pressure is so high here, I don't think we need to do this. Let's just leave this for now. Not waste the power on it. The CO2 pressure will be so high, it shouldn't off-gas, and we've got deodorizers in case it does. I think we just leave it there for now. So, is this it? Is this the thumbnail shot? Possibly. Maybe zoom out a little bit. Maybe we turn it on again just for the thumbnail. Let's speed to. Oh, the duplicant is going around and grabbing all the polluted dirt now. That's right. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of this yet. Are these even working? It doesn't look like they are. So this cycling clearly isn't working. What if we set this to like 1 and 1? Does it work then? It's just not full of anything. Oh, because they have to manually deliver wood to it. Guess we don't know yet. So this can go here. That can reach the auto sweeper, so we'll just do that. Now this looks like a silly design if you don't realize one of these is automated. Oh wait. Oh no, that won't work either. Because we don't want it delivering to the... Wait, why is this automated? We set it up so that we set this up so that both the auto sweeper and the egg cracker activate when the egg count is high enough. The issue being that if we don't activate this with the automation, the egg cracker gets filled with eggs and then doesn't operate. So, what if we put this... Can we put this somewhere else, like here? Does that make sense? I think it's loaded just has to go somewhere else. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Or the alternative is that... The alternative is that we have a door that opens. Maybe this door opens and allows access to this when the time is right. But the issue then is that all the floxes can wander in here instead of go in the dropper. But there shouldn't be a load of extra floxes because when this is full... I think that's what we do. I think we just literally put doors here, have the loader here, and then the doors open when it's egg cracking time. So I need to actually get that done, because we need to actually get the lumber consistently to the room. The power. So let's actually do that now. And what we could do is maybe we could put a tile here and the door here so that the baby floxes don't wander this way anyways, even if the door is open. We'll have to think. How many flox eggs have we got now? We've got 132. Okay. It still does not feel like food production is super high yet. I guess it's because none of them are dead yet. Data analysis, astronomy, demolition, tidying, branching 2. That's good. Operating and supplying. Operating, I guess. Whoops. Yeah, this is going to be annoying. So I think we just have the door. We just have the door. I think it's fine if the floxes are wandering in and out of this room. At the end of the day, the floxes themselves aren't getting harmed, and they will eventually... Oh, God, damn. Good pipe. Oh, it's not the pipe? Well, what's wrong then? Oh, we never rebuilt the pipe. Okay. That is the theme of the day for sure. Yeah, I'm fine letting the floxes out here. Because they'll just wander back over here eventually. If the door's open. I feel like this is going to cause a big issue. How about we do it like this? Seems like a reasonable compromise. And then that door could stay there. We could have a dry wall. And then the loader can go back here again. That should still be reachable. Yeah, that should work. And then what we do is the automation opens the door instead of... Oh. This is gonna do my head in. Right, so that automation wire needs to go there. No, it doesn't. Because this is getting disconnected. This has to go into this port somehow, and it can't because it's blocked. Right. We will figure this out. So that goes there. The automation wire here is going. That's getting removed. This automation wire has to go here, because it has to go around the door port. Then, this has to go into the door as well. So then this gets cut, this gets cut. But then we can't have a bridge here, because it's too tight. Well, we can move the critter sensor. Oh, we can't move the critter sensor up here either. Move the critter sensor here. And then that can go in there. And then that can go around here. That's very messy. Already 9 this. We just need to see what it looks like. At least we can reach all of this from here. No, we can't reach it, can we? Oh, yes we can. Good. So... let's still do this. So the wire needs to go here as well. Already 9 there. Okay, and then copy and paste this across here. And then that automation gets removed. Then this gets removed. And this goes in. We're gonna have to clean this up for the video. For sure. We do actually have a critter pickup in here as well, so we can drop them back in here. The only issue with that is they have to go the long way around. Well, they shouldn't normally get here. Oh yeah, you can go in here. You can go around. That's passable for now. So this can't access the air cracker anymore, but it can access this. We fill this with lumber. We fill this with organic. Okay. That's good. We clearly don't need this incubator anymore. So we'll leave that. Yeah, and then when we get above 8 eggs in here and the ranch is full, we remove that wire, then this will activate the egg cracker and the door so that it can get auto. Okay, I think that actually solves that problem. That's good. So now we've got the lumber coming down here, the wood. This wood is obviously very cold. This is obviously going to generate a lot of heat. Let's see what happens. I do not believe this is delivering. So this pipe is blocked, and this just isn't delivering because this is cycling to about like that. So it's because this wire is turning off. It's not getting the delivery. So that straight up isn't going to work. So we'll set this to 0. So it will actually... Okay, that was the wrong one. And I'll just disconnect this one. Oh. I'll just disconnect this whole thing for now. Okay, so that experiment clearly didn't work. That's fine. So now we've got some spare ethanol, so now we can get this running again. I'm going to turn these on just for the thought. It's going to immediately open. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Probably not that exciting a thumbnail, in all honesty. But it does serve an important purpose. You could do the radiation. Man, I don't know. I feel like I am slightly struggling for good thumbnail topics this time. Maybe we'll do a thermo shot. The only thing about the machines is the duplicates don't tend to run by here too often. Oh, you know what? I'll do. Whatever. Whatever, I'm not going to overthink it. Right. Cycle 97. We have got some ethanol power production going, and we're going to use that to get the Plume Squashes going. So that is the plan. So let's close it out. Tuft is still present. Let's actually get the fish cam back online. Oh, it's too dark. Too dark for fish. Okay, whatever. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed tonight's stream, feel free to follow on Twitch if you haven't already, and you'll get a notification when I go live. If you do miss a stream, all the VODs are on YouTube, which you can find here. We also discuss games and share builds and memes on Discord. In fact, actually, there was something specific I was going to go look at. So, let's see. Just give me a sec. Here we go. The plant mutation setups from Zari. So here's the radiation lamps. We've got plants here. We've got some mesh tiles. Oh, presumably to let all the radiation through. Then we got the storage bins full of whatever you're using to feed the plants. Dirt for the mealwoods. And then a duplicate sensor that... Does this turn them up when the duplicates walk past? I presume so, to avoid cooking ingredients. Maybe. Oh, here's the automation. There we go. Let's avoid the guesswork. Interesting. Turns on the lamps when the dupe harvest. Oh, I see. It turns them on when the dupe harvests. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because obviously when they harvest is when they're actually going to be generating the seed. Cool. That does make sense. And then what about this one? Yeah, this is the bottom mounted. Nice. Yeah, maybe we'll try that sometime. And then here's the deluxe version with the grubs giving their rubs so the plants grow faster. Ooh. Then this is like a ranch. I like it. How many tiles is this? Is this like the 96 tiles for the ranch? How many grubs could you put in here? Yeah, I like this a lot. Very good. Right. Well, it is a little dark for the fish. It's exactly ranch size. Nice. Yes. So we're gonna go raid someone. If you're still here from Rand's raid, or from Bat Guy's raid early, thank you very much for hanging out. I do appreciate the company. I like playing video games and you guys make it very enjoyable. Let's see who's on. Oh, Astani's on. Astani's playing Diver Daver. I want to get that game and play it at some point. Let's see. Let's actually spell the name right. That right? Yeah, that was right. If you want to stick around for some Dave the Diver, feel free to send them some fishy or froggy emotes. You know the business. And I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to do some more Balatro challenge runs tomorrow because I've got a site visit. Yeah, take care, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.